Hello guys. Strange, today I had a really unique experience observing someone. And it wasn't something I planned, it just came about. You know, I'm doing things and I tend to view people and observe and make notes. And what I found here, I'm doing my editing here on YouTube, and I found this guy. I'm sitting in Wendy's, American food place, right, in a mall, SM Light. And this is in Manila. Now, the guy comes in, right? The tables were all pretty much full, probably 80% of them. And one of the tables had a dual table, you know, they pushed together. And one side of that table was loaded with someone had eaten and left everything on the tray. They left it on the tray, so it was okay, but they just left it there. He came and he sat on the one that was empty next to it. Now, I took no notice of this. I'm doing my stuff, and then my periphery, I saw him get up like half an hour later, and I saw him cleaning up all the others. So he started to wipe the table with his tissue, put his stuff in the tray that was next to him, picked it all up, walked down towards the end, put it in the trash can, separate them and put them in a different trash can, and went to the toilet and came back. I mean, it might seem a simple thing, but it was so impressive to see this here. I used to do that, and in fact I do it most times. I can actually see there's a tray area close to me. But to see this guy do this, it's very rare you see anybody do that, even foreigners, to actually clean up something when they're finished and walk away, because the whole kind of set mindset here is like, you eat, you leave it, someone else cleans up. There's no self-awareness, there's no authority of yourself and independence to do something regardless of what the status of things are. As I said, I do it a lot of the time, but I don't do it every single time. But to see this reminded me of when I first came here 3 years ago, doing that, and then after a while I kind of slipped. But at least what I do is, if I'm going to eat, I put everything on the table, I clean the table and I put it on the tray. You know, it might seem simple and irrelevant, but in fact, it's quite refreshing to see when you see people walk away and all the tables are, especially if the staff hasn't come and clean it up and you come to eat, you have to sit down, or you have to wait till someone comes over to clean it up before you sit down. So to see someone do it was refreshing, and it was actually, it gave me a sense of, I don't know, interest in humanity and society, really, that there are people who still have this fundamental care of others and what they do, and their commitment to things in a certain way. So, well done that man. I wish I'd taken a video, but I didn't do it because at the time I was doing something and my phone was switched off. But yeah, power to that man here in Manila. Have a good day, guys.